Does anyone else ever try to hit the apex when walking on a footpath? No? Just me? It's been a while. It's gonna be a short one today because I'm just gonna go to work. I'll make a good proper one one of the other days. The downside of today's ride is that there's going to be too many traffic lights and it's going to be a pretty short ride. And I haven't really got anything in mind to talk about. There's been a couple of things since I last posted. A couple of things that happened to the bike and in my life. You might have noticed the zip ties over here and no mirrors on the bike. Well, that is because I got into an accident a while ago. Around about 4 months ago. So the zip ties are what is actually holding up the front whole headlight assembly. Otherwise it was like just drooping on the floor. Yeah, it's all been sorted. I mean, I got paid by the insurance. It was the other guy's fault. I'll get into details about it in another video. But yeah, the bike kind of looks pretty rough from the front. Man, getting into an accident is not fun because so much hassle, and then you're pretty much out of riding for a while. And yeah, it hurt pretty bad because I got flung off the bike. The guy cut me off, I got thrown off. And it was like, I had like 10 meters to brake. It was out of nowhere. But mechanically, the bike is still fine. She's beautiful. Like, nothing was damaged mechanically. So the bike is not a write-off, luckily, because this is my daily. This bike is literally my Toyota Camry. I take this everywhere. Without this, I would have fucking nothing. But yeah, I'm so happy, like, she's working properly. And you would not believe when I took it to the mechanic and they quoted me for all the damaged parts. The amount came up to about over 10,000 for replacing all the OEM parts. That's how expensive OEM parts are. It's insane. That's more than the bike's worth on the marketplace. How there's a lot of common misconception that bikes are cheaper than cars in the long run, which, I mean, over time, after you own a sport bike like this, it is not true. Like, yeah, second-hand price and maybe like brand new price of a bike is cheaper than a car, but the maintenance is so much more. Like, it all racks up. You do faster maintenance, everything breaks down faster, you gotta replace things faster. So at the end of the day, I think they are pretty close. And yeah, I've had to replace a lot of things on this bike because I use it for everything. I use it on the road to get groceries, go to work, take it to the track, go out with friends and rip on the roads, which I used to do. I don't do that anymore. But yeah, it's like a high performance Toyota Camry for me. So yeah, things are going to break down faster, and they get more expensive as the bike gets older. also might have noticed that I'm not using the clutch for like changing gears. And I don't have a quick shifter. You can actually do this on every bike. You can do clutch first shifting. Look at this. Yeah, like that. Like I only use the clutch to like come to a stop. But apart from that, if you do it right, you don't need the clutch at all. And this is on every bike I've tried. Old bikes, new bikes, they all have this. And the weather's also getting pretty cold here. It's kind of freezing. I've had to pull out my thick motorcycle jacket because I can't take this weather. My balls are going to turn into little raisins. But the good thing about where I am, even in cold weather, it's good enough to ride. Like, it doesn't snow here, or like it's not unrideable. I also really want to fix the bike. I want the bike to look good and back in like the original condition, but I'm thinking, because all the parts are really expensive, like should I get track fairings and turn it into a full track bike? Oh, I could have got a knee down, but this guy's in front of me. Yeah, like I don't know whether to maybe get track fairings which are cheaper and I don't have to bother with headlights or anything like that, and maybe get another bike for the road, or make this into like a hybrid of a track bike with some headlight DRLs so I can also keep it on the road. So I'm still figuring that out. yeah, we are here. So it's gonna be a short one. Gonna make a good proper video in a couple of days. Oh, please don't turn off. Brother, hold up. Relax. That's the good thing about bikes. You can park them anywhere. At least where I am. Well, most of the times they don't say anything. Because it doesn't really take up much space. And it gets the pass because she looks good. You know, good looking things and people have it easier.